I know that my title, Springtime for the Donald, is a little bit odd, but I'm sort of bringing back and aging myself, of course, to sort of a comical musical called Springtime for Hitler. Uh, I relate him to Hitler, little demigod, uh, just crazy. And I was kind of appalled by the way he treated the minister from France when he adjusted his clothing and made that comment. But that's Trump, you know. There's no explanation for him. I'm sure that every once in a while God goes, did I make that? Anyway, let's not Trump today. Let's talk about a couple of other things. There was a show last night that I watched on bullying via the internet, and I've noticed that it seems to have certain times of the year where it goes viral, you know, where people and kids are really picking on other people. And one of those, of course, is middle school, which is terrible. It's sort of like going from, excuse me, sort of like going from grade school to hell to a bigger hell, and then you get out. Because between middle school and high school, it's all that messed up teenage angst and learning about you should have these shoes and you're wearing these shoes and you're a dork and you're fat and you're stupid and you're ugly and you're Jewish and you're black and you know you're not rich, you're poor, blah blah blah. And where do they learn all this? You. We teach our kids. Our kids take their messages and lessons from us. And if we show these things, excuse me, if we continually show these things, if we show our own prejudices and our own bigotry, then they're going to pick up on that. And that's how they're going to look at the world. They're going to look at the world through our eyes first, and then through their eyes. And hopefully they'll get away from us and make their own decisions, and they'll be good decisions and rational and loving and caring. So you and I find myself, I grew up in a family that was, my father was quite bigoted against black people. And he had moved, or we had moved to an area that had absolutely no black people. And at first, and over the years, you know, we started to become a more populated area, a more integrated area. And he had to move. He wanted to move again. I have never been able to make a distinction. You know, I don't care what color people are. I don't care where they're from, what language they speak. I never have. As far as I'm concerned, we've all been something else, something before. And so we're all part of the same energy that created us. So why would you not like someone because of the color of their skin or they don't speak your language? Everyone speaks the same language if they know it, right? And amazingly, the things that really speak the language are these, this. And with those two things, and these, sorry, those three things, we can pretty well understand anyone. We just have to give it a shot and some patience. And that's not really too hard to do. I have a sister who was, I told you about her before. She was, excuse me. This is Chris. Hello. Hey, what's up? I'm good. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm coming at my usual time today, remember? My usual time, 10:30. Did you not know that? Did you think I wasn't going to come? You're I I look busy. Why are you watching YouTube? See you later. Bye. I have crazy friends. Um, One just called me. The place where I go for dialysis uh, is infiltrated with cuckoo birds, and I had a cuckoo bird just call me. And actually, they are some of the nicest people uh, at Davita Dialysis over in Lenexa that I have ever met. And to me, they are my extended family, and I love all of them. They're just actually very, very wonderful people. So that was one of them, and he always makes me laugh. Is that a good thing? He's a silly guy. Anyway, uh, he interrupted my thought process. Speaking of prejudice and bigotry and how to overcome this, one of the things that I've noticed about the world as I've gotten older is uh, it still exists, uh, relative to where you live. And we've actually acerbated this, not us per se, but look at our president. Let's build this big wall so nobody from Mexico can come in. Let's keep people out, and let's keep these people who have been terrorized and bombed and chemically burned and, just living a wretched life out. And I believe I put it before. I don't know if I put it on here or if I mentioned it on my YouTube or my Facebook page, but we have more than enough land. The government owns millions and millions of acres, and there's no reason why we can't help support some of the refugees from some of these countries. I understand, we don't want to bring in bombers and things like, people who are going to blow us up and all that crap. But you know what? These are people who are trying to escape that. I doubt seriously that they're going to do that. And they have this wonderful thing called vetting uh, that they do, which is supposed to guarantee that whoever we let in is not going to be some psychopath bomber. We have enough psychopath bombers here in the United States. If you go back several years ago to the Oklahoma bombing, that was an American citizen. You know, I mean, a lot of the bombings and things like that have been American citizens. Now flip over and look at things like serial killers, child molesters, you name it. Most of them are single white males. We're not letting single white males into the country. We're already here. They're already here. We need to let these people in to get them away from the oppression that they're under. I would, every once in a while, I put something up here that asks you to sign, or at least on my Facebook, that asks you to sign it and uh, help negate the wall. And, and if you'd sign that and we get enough votes, and hopefully we'll get this moron out of the White House in the next few years, and before he blows us all to hell in Kingdom Come, then maybe we can let some people in who really deserve a decent life. It's very sad that we've got a president who wants to keep people out of here, but isn't willing to do something better for them. Uh, I don't get it. I just don't understand why he's even here, why he's even in the White House. He'll only make things worse. And I really don't want things to get worse. They're bad enough as they are right now. So anyway, food for thought. And I'm going to continue to do this as long as I can. As soon as I can get everything together, then I will have up a different YouTube station. I'd like to read to you some of my books. I'd like to show you some of the jewelry I make and see what you think. If you want to buy some, that'd be great. If you want to buy my books, I'll tell you how. And that's what we're going to do. I still would like to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Tell me your troubles and woes. I'll see if I can't help you through them. I've got broad shoulders and I like to help. So let me know. Have a wonderful day. It's springtime. I'm not particularly fond of spring or summer. You know why? These little teeny tiny bugs come out and they bite you. So, but have a great day and make it a fun day. And you know what? Do something nice for somebody today and then do something nice for yourself. You know, pay for the guy behind his coffee at McDonald's or Wendy's or something, or, you know, even a hamburger. You see somebody on the street with a sign, "We'll work for food." Go buy him some food. You know, go give him money, buy him some food, hand it to him. You know, there's a lot of ways that we can help each other, and it's not very expensive, and it only takes a little bit of time and compassion. Always put yourself in their shoes and think about, what if that was me? What if that was? Bye.